Hi, thank you for checking out my channel and the Persona Rerun project. If you are enjoying it, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with any friends who might be interested in Persona. I am also live on Twitch at twitch.tv/MacTheVoid, as well as have a coffee. Otherwise, we'll get right into it. Thanks. No, don't want to hang out with me. I need to go talk to Akanari. Hey, are you free? Sorry to bother you. Oh, you're both gonna level up, so I don't really care. Actually, I don't know what the treasurer is going to. So maybe that's what I should spend my night doing, making sure that she will level up. Sure, you didn't give me anything good last time. So let's see what you got this time. So don't touch that dial. Make your dreams come true and become a hero in a spy movie. Shoes of Bane.
Not bad.
Infrared goggles. Okay, yeah, let's see what this is about.
Thanks, kid.
A luxury fruit basket. Ooh, wonder what that's gonna be. Bunkichi, Mamoru, Akanari, and yep, I am being swallowed by all the social links I have not completed.
Hey.
Oh, you're level 8. Okay, good. I do feel I feel happier knowing that I will cause your death in this reality.
So, I'd like you to celebrate with me. As of today, I am a free individual.
Free from what? Since I already got this in a different reality about a week ago.
They were going to put me under care, but now I don't have to do it. I guess my body is too weak to undergo surgery. So I've opted out of examinations and medication. I'm done with the hospital. Now, I'm just waiting for the end. But I don't feel like I'm being singled out anymore. Everyone is waiting to die, all the same. Some just have longer to wait than others. But once the time comes, it's the same for all of us. I'm still a little lonely, but I've moved past the sadness. Could I get a better look at you? I want to remember your face.
Kamiki's smile is tinged with sadness. I feel like our relationship is stronger now.
Thank you. I'm a little bit tired today. The story is almost done, so I'll show it to you soon. I'll come see you again.
I parted ways with Kamiki and then headed back to the dorm.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, hey. The full moon's almost here. No shadows have appeared yet. I'm still worried.
And by the way,
Oh, that reminds me. Ryoji-kun's here again. He's visiting Junpei. Junpei's still pretty down. So I'm glad he has a good friend like Ryoji.
If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm out in my biz. So
Mind your own biz.
Nice one.
Junpei's got his smile back. It's good to see the classic Junpei in action again. Oh, I thought Ryoji was here. Or are you looking at getting something from the vending machine? Oh, what's up? Heads up, Ryoji and I are hanging out in my room right now. He's not staying for long, so just holler if you're gonna head to Tartarus. Which soda did you want? Oh, is that you, Junpei-kun? Don't worry about getting me a drink or anything. But anyway, I pressed a button and the whole screen suddenly went dark. Oh no. Let's get out of here before Junpei finds out about that. I played the fortune-telling game Edgar's House of Fortunes. After experiencing a mystical tarot reading, it seems my spiritual power has increased.
Hey,
19 days left. We don't really have time to relax, you know. Have you been well, Mac? I mean, we just saw each other yesterday. Yeah, and you guys? We're all fine. I'm chilly you get to ditch school and all. Anyways, everything on TV and even online is irritating as shit. Not a day goes by where we don't see Shido on the news. Same with Akechi. All that genius detective stuff is a load of bullcrap. Makes me sick how quick they are both to act like heroes. Honestly, the people who believe that rubbish are just as bad. Totally. Everyone's going on about the end of year elections like it's some kind of festival. Yes, this political season is nothing more than a party for most of them. But depending on how we approach it may actually be a good opportunity for us. We will take advantage of this commotion to execute our mission. It'll be a great distraction. Considering all the attention they're getting, the appearance of the Phantom Thieves will be huge. Let's show them the Phantom Thieves are still going as strong as ever. It's your call when we meet. Just be careful, okay? That one really tested my vocal chops, eh? Talking me up. Both of you are maxed. So talking me, I could finish. Or I can hang out with Shinya. Who I would need to go hang out with Shinya either way. Spend some time there. And I do have the tower. So yeah, let's go hang out with Shinya. Oh, I should answer through the text. I don't spend more money. Go right away. I'll probably have to find time to go into mementos. The Phantom Thieves are alive. I believe in them. I saw an ad on TV. I guess this new aquarium's opened up. It's like, where is it again? Not Ikebukuro, but oh well. Want to train today? Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so it should be okay as long as you're careful. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna have Shinya teach you how to shoot? Study under him. You're invited to Shinagawa Aquarium.
really?
Really? You'll take me there? It's near Shinagawa, so let's go now. Training's canceled for today.
Huh.
There's too many couples here. What's the point of having a date at an aquarium? I mean, because it's kind of like depending on the aquarium. I think the aquarium that's near me is only kind of a mid kind of dating spot. The times I've been there, but like I've been to aquariums where it's kind of like this, with like, you know, big tanks that you walk by, semi dimly lit, but like bright enough inside the tanks that it's coming out, and it does create this like magical realism almost type of feel, which is like the types of things you want to go for on a date. Same with like taking a date to like a fair, right? Or taking them to like things that are out of the ordinary, but not like wild, you know, that provide like a heightened reality kind of situation. So yeah, I get that. I get why it's there. It's too dark to see anything. All you do is stare at fish. See, that guy over there is yawning. If you're gonna have a date, at least pick someplace mature. That's what I would do. I feel like he wants me to agree with him. I feel ya. It's crazy, right? Why not pick something more romantic? You seem like the kind of guy who'd pick the right day spots. See, that's what I'm saying is like, I think that like, because of the heightened reality of like, you know, places like that, like depending on the museum, museums are good. I always like museums, and I know that there are people who always like museums, and so like I should say I always like. I don't like natural history museums. I don't like, you know, well, I'm kind of okay with them. I really liked it when I went to Japan, but like I spent so much time at like the Museum of Musical Instruments that's in Arizona. Like I spent like, I wanted to spend more time there, but we ran we spent nearly an entire day there, and I was still like, I haven't seen everything yet because I was just staring at looking at it captured my interest. But like there's like a museum near me that has like that kind of like 3D or like not interactive art, but like room pieces. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, even though I'm not like an artist, like that seems like a good place to go. Any place that has that kind of feel to it. Hell, I went to a Final Fantasy museum while I was living in Japan, and like I think that would have been a cool place to take a date, even if like, you know, even though it's like video games and Final Fantasy, because like the way it's structured and like the way there's lighting and things to talk about, and you know, it provides conversation while also, and I think aquariums are along the same line, you know. But that said, like I don't think museums are great for everybody, because there are some people who like, you know, I get it, right? Because like I said, I don't like natural history museums, the places that have like, oh, look at these fossils, or look at these jars from forever ago, right? Like, you know, that's just not what's interesting to me personally. And so like, to a degree, and same with like certain types of art museums where it's like, oh, okay, I glance over, I look at it, and I'm like, cool, I don't have any context for this artist, I don't have any context for any of this, even with a guided headphone set, which is helpful, and I actually really like those. But even with that kind of thing, it's like, oh, okay, you know, like, and because if you don't have that connection, so like if the other person doesn't have that connection to it, then like there's specific types of museums that are good for that type of thing, right? Versus museums that are like, if you're into this exact thing, then you'll enjoy it, you know, and you have to kind of do your research to know which is which. Is looking at fish really that exciting? These people are supposed to be grown-ups. Even I'm not that. Oh, Void-san, look, is that a shark? Holy crap, its teeth are insane. I take back what I said. I mean, anyone could get hyped seeing a shark. Okay, let's check out the exhibit over there. Sharks are cool. I like jellyfish. It's cool to step out of the arcade once in a while. I had a blast. Like if I could redo my room, it's a little too late now, but like if I could re-move into the same apartment, I want to set up like a dry garden, like with like cactuses and stuff, right? Like have more plants in here, and then set up like jellyfish motifs as well, because like it's hard to have jellyfish, like that's not an easy thing to get or take care of. So and they're expensive is more what I mean. So yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that as easily, but like if I could have my ideal dream thing, it would be cactuses and jellyfish.
You're back.
And before anyone gets me, yes, cacti. It's octopuses though. It is actually octopuses. I don't think it's octopi. It's cacti and octopuses is the actual technical, but you know, language has changed, and so who knows if it matters anymore. I have something to say. All right. Well, let's see if EY is actually available or not. Come on.
Yep.
Make sure you're close.
Hi.
EY is unavailable, so yes. I will go hang out with you. Oh yeah. Or nope, not oh yeah. Never oh yeah. Chahaya. There's something I need to tell you. If you're free, let's hang out. Yes. Cool.
Hmm.
I have a lot to show you today.
Here we go.
Look, mental training for sports. Oh, and building up a successful business from the ground up. I even have a book about the secret to being a good listener. It's written by a hostess from a club in Ginza. Just picking out which books to bring took me half a day. I have tons more back home though. I started using these as reference materials for the advice I give my clients. This way, I can suggest new alternatives instead of leaving them resigned to their fates. Oh, that's so good. You're so sweet. You're such a hard worker. Of course. After all, I need to be able to advise my clients on their future selves. Anyway, what I really want to tell you is that I've arrived at a new fortune-telling philosophy. Those with strong convictions can, in fact, change their fate. Oh, and as for the people I sold holy stones to, start reading their fortunes free of charge. I'd like to return the money they gave me too, but what? Well, am I interrupting?
What?
Yokata-san. It's been a while, maiden. What are you doing here? The chairman asked that I come see how things are going. And who are you? That's my apprentice. I actually haven't introduced him to the chairman yet. You're telling me you're so busy you need to hire an apprentice?
Oh,
Yes, he's been a wonderful help. I see. I guess I should have expected such great foresight from you, maiden. Now then, I should be going. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sorry you had to see that. Are you in trouble? No, it's nothing serious. Anyway, it's a private matter, Void-san. Nothing you should concern yourself with. Wait, are you perhaps worried about me?
thank you.
Oh, I'm so chuffed is what I was about to say. I'm not even British. Why'd that come to mind? Oh, I'm so touched, honestly. My luck really improves when you're around, Void-san. I know, for that, I'll predict your luck whenever you want. Deepens your bond with the confidant of your choice. All right, so I see why people wanted me to do this a lot earlier. I say people. One person recommended I get to this earlier, and I ignored her. It's already so late. I should close up for today.
Goodbye. Hi.
All right, I'll see you later. See you later. Decepticon by Le Tigre. Great song. Check it out. I just had a revelation about why they don't let you call Kawakami on the days that you came back from the dead initially and you were making all those plans. It's because she didn't know that you were alive. Only once, like, it could be revealed. And it wasn't something they had to take account for in vanilla in this one, because you would just go to bed. But in Royal, it gave you extra nights after those. So that's why you couldn't call Kawakami. It's because she didn't know you were alive, and she wouldn't find out until a few days later, because that's like hard coded in as to when she would find out from vanilla. I have. I'm glad to hear that. Alright, it looks like it's largely the same conversation.
Hey.
What did Mishima tell me? What am I doing today? What you up to? Ryuji, who won't level up, but is someone to be around with. An excuse not to go to the fucking gym. The fucking gym. Alright, are you in Central Street? Oh, no, you're in the arcade, huh? Game. Game.
I'm gonna make him pay.
Goddamn Shido, we seriously gotta change his heart fast. Anyways, what's the plan? Let's hang out.
You think?
Dude, seriously? Don't we gotta hurry on this shit? We have plenty of time. I'm not rushing in either reality, and I really should just to get different dialogues, and I'm aware of that, but like, today is the 29th. As anyone who's been watching recently knows, I'm dealing with a bout of depression, and the holidays did not help, and I've had car problems, which did not help. And I don't have an excuse for why both of these days are late, or rather, yesterday was late. Except that I was sad and depressed. I'm gonna use the holidays as an excuse, though. It was the holiday. What you expect? It's the holidays. So, sir, I will do the palace as soon as I have time, which might even be tomorrow. I'm not streaming today because it's the holidays. It's the day after Thanksgiving, so I've taken this week off of streaming. And so I plan on getting to Tartarus and at least one of the palaces potentially during the next recording session. So those will probably double up on the same day. God, I didn't even think about that. All right, might be between two different recording sessions. So within the next couple days, I'll probably pick one of the two games to run it through with. I'll probably run it through on this one first because I'm over leveled in this one, as well as have the ability to auto kill. And so I think it'd be easy breezy to do this one. So in the next couple days, we'll see me show up here because Tartarus has to be done in the next 2 days, I believe, in Persona 3. So that'll definitely stack up between those 3 games. So that'll determine the order that I do this one in. So expect one palace done in the next couple days, hopefully. Just make sure you don't let anyone see you, yeah? Hey, you want to try training a bit? We're gonna get rusty if we don't keep ourselves active. Yeah, let's hang out.
Yo. Yeah.
I'd probably pick somewhere with good food if it were up to me. Chinatown has good food. Maybe we should go somewhere else. We already went there. Oh, we could go to Akihabara. Would we... Wonder if we... Oh, I've already been there. Okay. I was wondering if we'd go to the maid place there. Yeah, because we didn't get to go last time. You want to go to the Monja shop? Let's go make some tasty memories, dude.
Let's go.
Man, our order... I hope our order comes out soon. That stomach's totally ready to go. They're teasing us with that delicious smell wafting in here. Just make sure you don't wolf it down too fast and burn the inside of your mouth. Burns make it taste better. God, I mean, that is how I eat. I remember, God, sophomore year of high school, I was eating, I had cooked up, or I should say cooked, because I was just Chef Boy RD raviolis. They heated up in the microwave, and they were like lava hot. And the first one, I went, grabbed it, put it in my mouth, and immediately swallowed because it was too hot, and I didn't spit it out for whatever reason. I guess I'm a swallower, not a spitter. And it went down and literally burned like a scab into my throat that had to heal for a while. Like, that was sophomore and junior year. And, you know, as much as I would like to say I learned my lesson, I haven't. I've never done anything that bad or like since, but I definitely don't chew and eat my food the way I should, and then it like cuts up the back of my throat, and then that's like half the reason I have a cough, or that's why I'll have like slices in my mouth, is because I'm so bad at eating, guys. I'm so bad. I fuck up my mouth every time, and part of it is that like I have slightly crooked teeth and like a little gap in my front too, and like slightly crooked on the bottom, and so like it's just off enough that it'll be like while eating, just yeah. I do love food though. Yeah, bring it on. You're gonna regret going up against my stomach though. We'll start right when the Moji gets here. Of course, cooking is part of the contest too. Oh, our waiter's coming over. I can't eat anymore. You ain't bad, Mac. Guess we tied? Oh, I'm gonna totally win next time. You better remember that. I gotta say, man, food tastes great when I'm with you. Thanks for asking me out here.
See ya.
Come on, let's go for a quick run before we head home.
You're back.
Wait, that wasn't there in the other reality, so I should have actually paid more attention to that. Now I feel bad. Kawakami, make some curry.
Yep.
Make sure your clothes up.
Hi.
All right. Time to exercise again. Hey, you're still going at it. It seems like you're getting pretty good at this. If you think this wooden dummy as your friend, not just a tool, you'll get even better results. Well, don't think there's much more I can teach you. Keep up the good work.
Oh,
Protein, huh? Yeah. So there is a next level with this
yeah.
dummy, and
Let's
that's it.
carry out our plan. Oh,
Oh, that personal trainer's advice is really working. I took off my shirt. You're moving much better than before.
you got it.
You seem tired. Don't push yourself.
Nice
So
going.
there are other steps to this one. This isn't the pinnacle yet, but I'm getting close.
All right.
By 9?
All right.
By 7?
All right. All right.
Wanna head back?
Tasty, tasty.
Hi.
All right, I'll see you later. Finals, day 2. Who is buried in the biggest pyramid in Egypt? Khufu. What is the book of maps called? An atlas. There's no school today. Beep, 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 beep. No, no one wants to hang out with me. Oh, because the people who would have wanted to hang out with me are already finished. So I should have just hung out with them in the other reality. Sorry, I was unaware that I wouldn't get anybody today. I must warn you though, it's a little depressing. Did you talk with them? Yeah. Thank you. I've been waiting. I finished my story and wanted to show it to you. Akinari wears a calm smile. As you know, I have a lot of trouble with the ending, but I finally figured it out. Since the alligator ate his friend the bird, he cried and cried for a very long time. In fact, he was so sad that he drowned in his tears. His tears became a beautiful lake, around which grew beautiful flowers and a tree with delicious fruit. The other animals in the forest came there often to relax, but none of them knew the alligator had created it or that he was gone. The end. That's the ending I decided on. Even though the alligator did not find meaning in his life, the residents of the forest did. They just didn't realize it. Because the meaning of my life is not something I should worry about. Worry what others think of my life or what I should be able to do for them. I mean, yeah, kind of. I actually, I agree with his interpretation of, because I feel like the game gives a lot of different answers, a lot of them pointing in the same directions on the meaning of life, right? Which, you know, is kind of what the game's about. Or rather, the meaning of life and how to deal with death. But they kind of go hand in hand, obviously. I kind of agree with his interpretation most. Like I think that there is value in mulling over what the meaning of your life is for you. And pursuing that. Because I don't think there's like inherent meaning. I think the meaning is what you apply to your life, right? But like at the end result, statistically, nobody existing right now is going to be the last person alive. If they are the last person alive, then, you know, the likelihood that it's you is extremely small. Even if an apocalypse happened, even if there was nuclear war, right? In all likelihood, you are not going to be the last person alive. In all likelihood, someone is going to survive you. And so ultimately, like, you can only live your life as well as you can and pursue the meaning that you have. But what that boils down to after you're gone is going to be left to the people who are left behind, right? And they're the ones who are going to ascribe meaning to your life once you're gone. And how you decide to lay that groundwork and how you decide to help others and like how you can make it so like your life provided meaning for other people as well is I think important to keep in mind in tandem with you pursuing your own meaning of life. You know what I mean? Because I think it's a combination of both. The sum total of your life is going to be what you lived and then what other people ascribe to you once you're gone, right? I don't think either one of those is inherently like the one thing or the other, right? I think that like when you're gone, like what you boil down to as a person is the sum of both of those things simultaneously, not one or the other. Does that make sense? So for me, or you, or anyone, the meaning of our lives is something that we make but don't see. People can't survive without, and I think that's a trick of the English language, and there are like multiple things of this where it's like, in this term, meaning has two different things, right? Meaning as in like, what is the meaning of my life in terms of what was it worth versus what is the meaning of my life versus why should I live, right? Like the meaning of life has different interpretations just of like what that sentence is asking a question to. What is the meaning of life, right? You could interpret that as to asking like, what is the meaning of life of like, do humans have an inherent value, right? You can interpret it as, why should I stay alive? You can interpret it as like, what is the sum total of my life once I'm gone, right? Like that one sentence has a lot of different ways you can read it and answer it. And like, that's a trick of the English language, right? So I think that like it's people can have different conversations and think they're having the same conversation, and that sucks. That's hard to deal with. And stuff like this, like especially with like meaning of life stuff, like one person could be talking about the inherent value to human life versus the other person asking like, what is the sum total when I'm gone? And they'll be like talking past each other, thinking they're talking about the same thing about the meaning of life. And so like, I think that's important to also keep in mind. It's why like when I talk about a lot of stuff, you know, this annoys a friend of mine, Kea. You can go check her out at twitch.tv/Kea, Kellee. Please do. She's great, but she gets annoyed because I'll like constantly qualify things when talking about them, or like add these nuances and add these, you know, and I've done it on here plenty of times too, but that's because I try to be distinctly aware of where these like English traps lay, of like, oh, I don't want someone thinking I'm talking about one subject when I'm talking about a different subject, even though the sentence that implies it is the same for both, you know? So I like to clarify what I'm talking about in that way, which is annoying for sure. but I think it's helpful. Yeah, people can't survive without help from others. We all depend on one another. That's very true. No man's an island. I don't know if that made any sense, but do you kind of get what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes, 1000%. I'm right on board with you. I'm glad. This is the notebook I wrote my story in. It's all I have to leave behind. Wanted you to have something since you shared my last moments. Did you share this manuscript? Because there's a question here. Because we know this book gets published because during one of the I think it was during a summer break, Nanako was had to do reading and she read this book. My body feels lighter. Thank you for everything. Coming to see me, talking, even discussing the meaning of life. I can be glad that I was born. You can understand Akinari's kindness. Your relationship is stronger now. For about a day, until he dies. Artai, Ariamdel. Dying young man has reached a max level. Asura. I have to go now. Mac, maybe, someday, I hope we meet again. Akinari disappeared into the afternoon sunlight. He gripped his notebook tightly and decided to head back to the dorm.
Oh, hey!
Hey, my friend just died. Probably. Or will die in another day. Oh, that reminds me. Ryoji's here. Still pretty down, so I'm glad he has a good friend like Ryoji. It is... I do like that, like, she does, even in this version, kind of care about Junpei, because it like you know, they've grown together through all of this, right? I definitely think Reload applies that nuance better of like when she's playing along with Junpei versus actually upset with him.
I've never felt like so miserable. I've never.
There's no school today. Hey, I got a call. Of course it's you. Hello, this is Ryoji Mochizuki. This is Mac-chan, right? Do you have some time to spare? It's okay. Why don't we go out somewhere? The weather's great. That's great. Just thinking about seeing you makes me happy. I'll head over immediately. Ryoji seems excited. Ryoji took you to the school. Okay, together you climbed over the gates and quietly made your way onto the rooftop. Ryokukan High rooftop. Interesting. So could this one have happened at a different time? Or was it always going to be us breaking in? Oh, it was always going to be us breaking in. Okay, good to know. I wonder if we'll get in trouble if someone sees us. I mean, I'm falling behind on my other dying boyfriend. I need to go hang out with him so he'll die properly. Then I can hang out with you before you're a final boss, and then, you know, you could be... we're getting romantic stuff here too, so, like, it feels like, even though I don't necessarily want it with you, it feels like it's naturally guiding us that way. So, you know, I'd have a boyfriend that died the night after we fucked, and then I could have a boyfriend who died after he finished his story, and then I could have you, who a boyfriend who will fucking die later, I'm sure. Like I said, this is my first time through this route as FemC, so we just have to not be seen. I see. You're an interesting person. Richie laughs gently. When I'm alone, I don't feel right. I think I'm scared. Thinking about you, it scares me. The fact that tomorrow will come scares me. I can't figure out why. Hey, Mac-chan, I'm you're Ryoji. Hearing my name from your lips makes it sound so wonderful. Thank you. I don't want to lose you. Because you're important to me. That's probably why I'm scared.
You're the only one there is for me. The only one I want. So please, stay with me.
Is Ryoji confessing his love to you? You feel like you need to respond carefully to this. Listen, was I truly dating Shinji? We were just like, hey, I'm into you. And he was like, no, I'm into you, but no. And I'm like, are you sure? And he's like, okay, let's go do it. And then we did it, and then he gets shot. Like we dated for less than, like it was like 12 hours later that my boyfriend ended up in a coma. My boyfriend, who I only had for 12 hours. And even before that, only knew a month. It's already nearly been 2 months since then. Is it cheating? Like, how well did I know Shinji, really? I know it said I had, like, a whole-ass bond with him, eternal bond or whatever. But, let's really think about it. How long's a month, really? Oh, boy. As a friend, then. Anything's fine. I'll be your friend as long as I can stay by your side. Hey, that's all big, nice guy energy, my dude. You're the most precious thing in the world to me. More precious than my own life. I literally just shut you down and this is what you're saying? I hate this world. I hate this reality. That said, I do feel that way about my friends. So, you know, who the fuck am I to say that? You know, I have some friends who are women who I would absolutely be like this with, but platonically. Ryoji laughs gently. You sense that you have a bond with Ryoji. I kind of do want to see what the romance looks like for him, though. I kind of feel bad that we're not romancing him because I am very interested in what that looks like. I kind of regret. Buyer's remorse. But I'm staying true to Shinji Shinji might wake up. And I do love Shinji quite a lot. Sean, look. The ocean's glimmering. If there was someone I was going to date, it would be Junpei. Because the idea that we would... It can't work in this game because of, like, how... It, because it's only a year. But the idea of, like, these two friends who both lost, you know, these people that they were romantically interested in and helping each other through that. And then, like, and they were already friends and good and like, kind of grew together from that mutual, like, shared trauma together of, like, being the only people around them that knows what it's like to lose a significant other like that at such a young age, you know? And with like Junpei's growth recently and like with, you know, Femc's whole ass arc or whatever, like I think that they could have that in the future. But I think that anything that you wouldn't be able to do that even outside of the part that you wouldn't be able to romance Junpei because he needs to go through his arc with Chidori and it doesn't know how far along you are in that storyline anyways. Outside of that, like it would feel disrespectful if he immediately moved on, right? But I think, like, you know, by the end of, you know, senior year next year, right? Like I could see something like that happening between them. And I think that would be kind of nice, especially with Junpei's growth. I don't know. Why does it hurt when I see things that are so beautiful? So strange. Because you know that memory is faulty and fleeting, and you're seeing something like that knowing that you're not going to be able to perfectly recall it, and eventually it'll be lost to time. And even if you take a picture, it's not like that's the same as a recall. And knowing that, like, this moment of happiness and beauty probably won't happen again. Even if something similar happens, it won't be the same moment, right? Spend some time with Ryoji and then return to the dorm before the two of you were caught up there. Oh, caught up there on the roof, yeah.
Oh, hey!
No shadows have appeared yet. Oh, does he not come over in this reality because I stole the time with him? I'll be in my room today, but let me know if you're going to Tartarus. Which one should I buy? Okay, so Ryoji... What a fuckboy! Hey, Ryoji, fuck you, man, actually. I'm glad I chose you as a friend. But that's bullshit. You can plan to hang out with multiple friends on the same fucking day, asshole. Fuck you, man. Who the fuck do you think you are? You're like, oh, I'm so worried about Junpei, but this girl I like is down to hang out with me, and I don't want to seem weird by coming over to the same dorm as her to support a friend of mine going through a hard time. And I may not know what it is, but I know he's going through a hard time because I've referenced it multiple times. But this girl I like, fuck you, man. I know you do it in other realities where I'm a boy. Who the fuck do you think you are? He deserves to get cucked. Alright, yeah. Oh, that's right. I'm just gonna focus on trying to get my courage up. Okay, never mind. I will absolutely... does my current weapon... crit rate up... Oh, so it's my shoes that give me the +3 strength. I'm not gonna buy them, but let's see if there are additional... Able to find what you need, take a look. Buy. Okay, so it's not looking like I'm gonna get any new ones here, so... Wait, maybe I will. What was the other option? Oh, just +2? Whatever. In that case, let's go with agility. Right, because I don't think I have anything. I don't think I have anything else that'll do the courage currently.